Hello, everybody. Today is the first day and also the first episode of my sharing in terms of speaking English with different topics. And today, as well, I have one topic for you to practice speaking with me. It is called Children Game. And now, don't waste our time. We have to go to the game together. So my game is called Throwing a Coconut Shell. So here I have chosen yes this kind of game. Maybe you can choose any game that you like to choose if you are asked to choose a game to talk or to describe during the test or during the speaking skill. So now, in order to describe about the throwing a coconut shell, here I have one question. Is it called how is it played? How is it played? Yes, it means that throwing a coconut shell here, how to play throwing a coconut shell. So here, I have another question. The recorded W8 question is very important for you to describe about the game. So here we have what, we have when, who, and how. I think that this kind of four W8 question is very important, and that's enough for you to describe. So here, now let's go to the what in here. Yes, it's described in here. We talk about what. So what do we have in the game? So because that the game it is called throwing a coconut shell, so we have the word here, coconut shell, right? Yes, coconut shell. So what you have to have is a coconut shell. And when, as in when are you going to play the game? You play in the nighttime or the daytime? Actually, throwing a coconut shell here, we have to go to play in the night, in the daytime. Maybe in the morning or in the afternoon, or yes, just the afternoon is good because that is clear enough, or yes, to see the face of the hiker, and also uh, to see the yes, exactly the face, or is exactly the exact face of the hiker as well. So yes, so when is mean the daytime is good. Okay. And who, because that the children game, so that the children yes play together in this kind of game, yes, called throwing a coconut shell. So how do we play, or how do the children play this kind of game? You see the keyword in here became throwing, right? Throwing a coconut shell. Yes, because of this, so that you can describe that, or yes, in order to play this kind of game, so that we have to have the group of children, group of 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. Yes, maybe it's kind of difficult for the loser to call the name of the hiker as well. So in order to do this, in order to play this, uh, yeah, we have to play another game. It is called rock, paper and scissors. Vậy vậy là cái tôi đang làm bài với cái dân tộc Pao đó, Pao là trên này là chân như miền cái miền cái tây, miền nhu, miền cái đá. Yes, it is called rock, paper, and scissors. So we have to play this game, and in order to find the loser, only one loser of the group of the group of children that they play this kind of game, and the winner have to go to hike in the bush in the anywhere that they can hide from the loser. Okay, now we go that so that the winner of the group, after playing rock, paper, and scissors, so that one of the winner had to catch a coconut shell and throw away, and the loser had to run and to get the coconut shell and come to the place that they play, and to keep the coconut in the same place, and in the place, and then they circle surround the coconut shell. Yes, and after that, the loser have to seek the hikers, have to seek the hiker, and whenever they find, they have to call the name, and they have to call the name of the hiker, of the hiker, and then and they continue doing this until they find all of the hiker. Otherwise, if they cannot find, so that the hiker can sneak in order to kick the coconut shell. Whenever the seeker come to kick the coconut shell, so the loser will become we become a loser again, and they have to yes keep the coconut shell again and come to get around to get the coconut shell after throwing from the one of the winner again. So here is just the game that we have to play. And what can you learn from the game? This game is very important, right? And how do you learn from the game? If you play this kind of game when you were young, yes, so that you play this game, so what can you learn from the game? Yeah, we can learn a lot from the game. You know that? Okay, here's my one example. Just say getting happy. Oh, very good, yes, because then we can get happy. When we were young, we played this kind of game that we were happy, we laughing, shouting each other that, and so we get so much fun from playing this kind of game. Yes, because then we go to hide in the bush sometime, and we go to hide in the house, we go to hide in the kitchen or the barn, everywhere that we can hide. And look at number two, because it means that the kind of the solidarity as well, because the kind of game mean we play together, we have to yeah solidate each other, so we call it the solidarity, yes, and also getting on well with one another. You know that we got on well with one another because that they play not only two people, two children, but we have to play in a group of three or four, five, six or seven, so that they get on well with one another in the group of playing this kind of game. Yes, so this what can we learn from the game? And now we have another question. What impact does it bring on your growth? Yes, what impact? Yeah, what impact does it bring on your growth? Yes, this kind of question is very important. Not only describe just you have to remember about these three questions that I mentioned here. The first one has been how is it played, right? And the second one is mean what can you learn from the game? And the third one again, what impact does it bring on your growth? Here, my example for you, you can do kind of exercise. Yes, playing this kind of game is mean that you have to do exercise as well. So, yeah, you exercise because that you run, sometimes you walk, sometimes you sneak. Yes, to avoid of the loser to find you and call your name and to run just as fast as you can to keep the coconut shell so that you can go to high again and you can be the winner again. Yes, so it means that's the kind of exercise. Yes. How the other one, this means strong physical appearance. Because yeah, because the way that you run, right? The way that you run everywhere, you run to hide, you run to seek, you run to find anybody else, you run to catch the coconut shell and come back to the same place again and to pick the coconut at the same place to call around it. So it means that strong physical appearance will become to you. Yes. And you maybe you haven't realized this because that or you haven't realized it because you have to do it with your friend because of your emotion. Yes, your emotion or your feeling is happy, you're feeling excited. You so that exciting so that you forget about the let's say tiredness or yes the way that you do like this. You mean that make your physical appearance strong, okay, and releasing stress. You realize that the way that you run and laugh and swing like this, it means that you're releasing stress with your friend or with the group of your friend. So it is very important that you doing this or to release the stress yes from yes our minds, yeah, from our body. Okay. Yes, after describing about a children game, here's now I have follow-up question for you. Yeah, the first question is, what do you think of the benefits of children games? Yeah, so you see the benefit in here together. Yeah, the benefit of the children games. So here I have some example for you. Maybe you can find another example for me as well. So we have releasing stress. Yeah, releasing stress. So during playing of the game, so the children can release their stress. And another one, okay, we have making friends. Yeah, it's very easy for them to make friends because they play in group of four, five, or six, or so one, yes, or more than this, so that easy for them to make friends together in the same group. and getting so much fun. It's absolutely true because that well, during the play they shout, they run, yeah, they laugh, right? And they sneak to kick the coconut shell. Yes, that is very that so that they get so much fun. And the second question, nowadays children have less and less time for games. So what do you think about it? Okay, because of the modern technology here, for example, modern technology and technology innovation and the new creation, the new invention of the smartphone, yes, iPad and iPhone, something like that, because that and computer, laptop computer, something like that, so that the children, yes, they have no time to play this kind of game anymore, and they focus on the game on the internet, the game on the YouTube, the game on the iPad, or the app game. Uh, the app of the games are on smartphone or the iPad. Okay, look at this. The third question, what do you think the difference between games nowadays and in the past? Okay, so what do you think? The difference between the difference between game, yes, is nowadays and the past. Because of the game nowadays, when the modern game and the children play the game on the internet, on the computer, yes, and also play the game in the smartphone, yes, iPad, so, and go to the internet connection or surf the internet to get the something like the website on YouTube, okay, to get the game, to see the game, to see the video clip of the game, okay, and especially game online that very is popular nowadays, so that the children they forget about the game in the past. Yes. And what are the negative aspect of the game? Yes, negative aspect of the game. Here, the negative aspect of the game, and here we talk about the children game at the moment. So that the negative aspect of the game. So because of the game in the past, because the game in the past they play like this, so they need the children to do in the daytime or something like this, so that the negative aspect is mean that sometimes the loser get loser and loser and loser one and one and one again, so they will get angrier and angrier and angrier, okay, and they will be upset, will be disappointed because of the where they play game and they got lose again and again, okay. So the children just might stop and then they go away or they walk away. They don't play anymore. Yeah, this is the negative aspect of the game. So if you have another negative aspect, you can add here for me with the comment. So it will be very great for me to study with your negative aspect as well. So that is the last of my presentation about the topic of children game in terms of speaking English as well. So thank you very much, and we will meet each other one again with the uh, at yeah, episode 2. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.